Audio 8.1.
On today's programme, we're talking about the brain. The brain is an amazing organ. It can learn, it can remember, it can think. But there are many myths about the brain, stories a lot of people believe, but which are not true. My guest today is neuroscientist Dr. Jerry Fernandez.
Good morning.
And I'm hoping he'll be able to tell us what's true and what's not.
I'll certainly do my best.
OK, so first question. Is it true that we only use 10% of our brains?
Ah, yes, the 10% myth. This is one of the most common myths about the brain. But don't believe everything you hear. The truth is that we use all of our brain. We don't use all of it at the same time, but even for a small action, like moving your little finger, we use a large part of it.
Not true, then.
I'm afraid not.
All right. Now, my next question is, are boys' brains bigger than girls' brains?
Surprising as it may sound, this is true. At birth, the average brain of boys is 12 to 20% larger than that of girls.
Really? So does that mean boys are more intelligent?
No, it doesn't.
OK. Next question. Can you remember things better if you listen to classical music?
Ah, you're talking about the Mozart effect. Many people bought classical music CDs after hearing this myth in the 1990s. According to research, however, it isn't true. But who knows? You might enjoy the music anyway.
Absolutely. My next question is, can babies learn more than one language at the same time?
Oh, definitely. Many children grow up in bilingual homes and can speak 2 languages equally well. In fact, some research says that speaking 2 languages can actually improve your brain.
Ah, interesting. And what about this? Is the brain able to repair itself?
In some cases, the brain can repair itself. In other cases, the brain isn't able to repair itself. It depends on how serious the problem or brain damage is. So this is sometimes true and sometimes false.
Right. OK. Thank you. And my final question for you today is, can computers read our minds?
No, of course they can't. But it's an interesting question because scientists believe computers will soon be able to scan our brains and put our thoughts into words. They won't be able to understand the thoughts, though.
So how will that help us?
People will be able to dictate letters and search the internet just by thinking.
Oh, I see. Brilliant. And that also means people with speech problems might be able to communicate just by thinking.
Exactly.
That's amazing. Well, thank you, Dr. Fernandez, for helping us separate the facts from the myths.
My pleasure.
Audio 8.2.
No, of course they can't. But it's an interesting question because scientists believe computers will soon be able to scan our brains and put our thoughts into words. They won't be able to understand the thoughts, though.
So how will that help us?
People will be able to dictate letters and search the internet just by thinking.
Oh, I see. Brilliant. And that also means people with speech problems might be able to communicate just by thinking.
Exactly.
That's amazing. Well, thank you, Dr. Fernandez, for helping us separate the facts from the myths.
My pleasure.
Audio 8.3. 1.
He's brilliant at solving computer problems.
2.
I'm really good at fixing things.
3.
She's good at spelling.
4.
She's quite good at map reading.
5.
I'm okay at following instructions.
6,
He isn't very good at telling jokes.
7,
I'm terrible at remembering people's names.
Audio 8.4. 1,
He's brilliant at solving computer problems.
2,
I'm really good at fixing things.
3,
She's good at spelling.
4,
She's quite good at map reading.
5,
I'm okay at following instructions.
6,
He isn't very good at telling jokes.
7,
I'm terrible at remembering people's names.
Audio 8.5. 1,
They went out when it started to snow.
2,
This smells like chocolate.
Audio 8.6.
When a word ends in a consonant and the next word starts with a vowel sound, speakers link the words together so they sound like one word. This can make it difficult to understand. Went in sounds like went in. The sound of it sounds like the sound of it. Sometimes words that end and start with consonants are also linked the same way. Let's leave sounds like let's leave.
Audio 8.7. 1,
He likes the smell of it.
2,
You can't leave it in the house.
3,
It was an old house.
4,
I was worried because it was late.
5,
Be careful, it's icy.
6,
She gives me a lot of presents.
Audio 8.8. 1,
Tomorrow's my favourite word. Tomorrow will be a brand new day. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. I like the pronunciation of this word. It seems full of possibilities leading to a bright future.
2,
Care. It's a very short and simple word, but it means a lot. It sounds very open, as is everybody who cares.
3,
Happiness. This is my favorite word because I like the sound of it. It makes me feel good when I hear it. You have to smile when you say it, and it's one of the first words that I learned in English.
4,
Octopus. When I started learning English at the age of 10, my dad always helped me with my homework, and I thought his English was very good. Then one day, I was telling him all the new words we'd learned that day in class. And when I said octopus, he just looked at me and said, "Octopus? I've never heard that before. What is that?" I got very excited. This was the first time in my life I knew something and my dad didn't. It is a wonderful moment in any child's life, and octopus has been my favorite word ever since.
5.
Probably. Why? Because it's the best answer to give when you don't want to answer a question or make a decision.
6.
Blossom. I really like the word blossom because I think it sounds as gentle as the thing it represents. It makes me think of young flowers and crisp, sunny spring mornings.
7.
Snow. Because I like the quiet snow world. It's white and clean, and I love freezing weather. Also, I remember having fun when I was a child and it snowed.
Audio 8.9. A.
Then one day I was telling him all the new words we'd learnt that day in class.
B.
Snow. Because I like the quiet snow world. It's white and clean, and I love freezing weather.
C.
It's one of the first words that I learnt in English.
D.
It seems full of possibilities leading to a bright future.
E.
It's a very short and simple word, but it means a lot.
F.
It makes me think of young flowers and crisp, sunny spring mornings.
Audio 8.10. 1.
Shh! Don't make a noise. It's really late. You'll wake the children.
OK, I'll be as quiet as I can.
2.
It says here in the newspaper that more than 60% of young women don't do enough exercise.
Is that because men generally do more sport than women?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
3.
Oh, I don't know what to do. I hate making decisions.
I always make a list of the advantages and disadvantages and then decide.
4.
Oh no, I've made a mistake. Look.
No, you haven't. You're doing it really well.
Well, I don't think I've done a good job.
5.
Right, that's it. I've done the washing up, the ironing and the hoovering.
That's great, darling. Would you like me to make you a cheese sandwich and a cup of tea?
Yes, please. Can I have a piece of cake too?
6.
I've just read a book about Mark Zuckerberg.
Isn't he the man who started Facebook?
Yeah, they say he made billions of dollars before he was 30.
Audio 8.11.
Hello, Thomas Smith.
Hi there, it's Helen. I'm just ringing to let you know what time I get in.
Hello? Hello? Are you there? You're breaking up. Sorry, what was that?
Oh, sorry, I'm on the train. I keep losing the signal, so we might get cut off. Can you hear me now?
No, not really. It's a really bad connection. Could you repeat that, please? And please, could you speak up?
Right, okay. Is that better? Well, my train gets in at 11, so I'll see you about past. I'll come straight to your office. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, see you soon then. Bye.
Bye.
Please, could I ask you a favor? Could I borrow your lecture notes after class?
Yeah, okay. But why?
Well, I'm afraid I can't follow this lecture very well. I mean, what does she mean by the literature? Please, could you explain? Sorry, I'm a bit lost.
Oh, I see. Yeah, of course you can borrow them. And don't worry, I'll explain after class.
Shh! Is everything all right there at the back?
They're really good, aren't they? I saw them a few years ago in...
Pardon?
I said I saw them a few years ago in Germany before they were famous.
Sorry, what did you say? I can't hear a word.
Oh, never mind. It's too noisy in here. I'll tell you later.
Audio 8.12. 1,
You're breaking up.
2,
Could you repeat that, please?
3,
Please could you speak up?
4,
What does she mean by the literature?
5,
Sorry, I'm a bit lost.
6,
Sorry, what did you say?
7,
It's too noisy in here.
Audio 8.13.
Hello, Action Holidays. Pippa speaking. Can I help you?
Yes, I'm interested in going on the scuba diving course in Thailand, but I'd like to check if it's suitable for complete beginners.
Yes, that's not a problem at all. It's suitable for all levels. When would you like to go?
Well, do you have any places left on one of the January courses?
Just let me check. Yes, the first one's on the 6th of January. It's a 1-week course and we've got 2 places left. Would you like me to reserve a place for you now?
Yes, please, that'd be great.
OK. Can I just take down a few details then? So, could I have your full name, please?
Adam Wright.
OK, sorry. Could you repeat that, please?
Adam Wright. W-R-I-G-H-T.
Thanks. And what's your email address?
It's adw29@yahoo.com.
OK. And your date of birth?
The 13th of August, 1996.
Thanks. And your daytime telephone number?
Do you mean my mobile number?
Yeah, that's fine.
It's 07905
07905
232
232
634.
634. OK. And who's your next of kin?
Sorry?
Next of kin? Who do we contact in an emergency? A family member, perhaps?
Oh, OK. My mother, Dorothy Wright.
And her contact details?
Yeah, OK. Her mobile number's 07902 815 346.
Thanks. Oh, and do you have any medical conditions or allergies?
No, nothing that I know of.
OK, that's great. So, that's all booked for you. I'll send you an email with all the details. Please check they're correct and then pay the deposit online. You also need to book your own flight and send us your flight numbers as soon as possible. Oh,
And don't forget, you must get travel insurance which covers you for scuba diving. So, thank you for booking with Action Holidays. I hope you enjoy your trip.
OK, thanks for your help.
You're welcome. Bye.
Audio 8.14.
Decisions. Exams. Exercise. Homework. Housework. Lists. Nothing. Phone calls. Sport. Your bed.